reached out to my lawyer and shit got hold of the down state attorney to go on to get that bitch. So my lawyer released that bitch just to go on kill all the little speculation into you feel me?
Yeah. So this is the interview when they're talking to you about like a murder or something.
Yeah. Nah, this the second interview about the murder. This the same one about the murder.
Yeah. Okay. So kind of you were in the middle of explaining when you cut out last
Oh yeah,
time.
so like all right, so like I where I was at with it and shit, you feel me? So after the shit happened within a few days, you feel me? You know the police got the homicide, they come in our house like they at our house shit, but every day like 2 3 times a day, you get what I'm saying? Cause like it's on some shit like they know like they like, but shit, y'all cousin died in y'all mama yard. Shit. We feel me? We know shit going on. You feel me? So from the jump, the crackers coming with like within like that same week, the crackers coming with their own. You feel me? They already coming with their story already made up. You feel me? From my end, we don't know the facts that they already know. You feel me?
Yeah.
They coming with their shit already on point. Like, oh, DeAndre Wiggins got something to do with this. You feel me? And them terms, you know what I'm saying? So like through all this shit going on, my dad had he ended up getting a goddamn a parole violation for not wanting to talk to the police. So they had no kid within like 2 3 days later after that shit happened. They had no kid in my mama crib and shit. My daddy had no went to jail for the VOP. It was just like a fallback from all the type of shit that's going on. You feel me? So every day we in contact with the goddamn. Every day we in contact with the damn homicide investigator. You feel me? I'm already out on buns. Like we don't contact with these people, but they pushing her every day. Like you feel me? My whole situation, I'm being threatened. Like they put a RICO charge on me, gang violence, because they from their end, they feeling like shit. Since me and Wig got into a situation, they feel like, oh, this whole situation came behind you and him getting into an argument. You get what I'm saying? So, but like from that whole perspective, I'm thinking in my head like, bruh, how can me and a nigga goddamn even get into it when at that point, you feel me? How I'm gonna tell the cracker a nigga killed my cousin when at that time I never even knew a nigga was a suspect for a certain situation. You get what I'm saying? So I end up getting pulled like a week later. I end up getting pulled by the police. So shit, they wrote my ticket report up like we was cause my dog a nigga I was in the car with had a poker in his pocket. So the police wrote it up like we was flying around poking windows. You feel me? So I ain't never go to jail for that. He just wrote my when I got a ticket, he wrote it up in the report in that way. And then I was out on bond. I was on pretrial on a lead monitor. So the next day, the police they my damn pretrial officer said they violate my bond. The next day I go to jail. That's when I go to jail. So I already had by the time I go to jail, that's the second time I'm being interviewed. You know what I'm saying? So now when I go get interviewed type shit, huh? Yeah, no, I'm trying to get a shot. Wait, but it's like, so now as when I go in that bitch to get interviewed,
Yeah.
I like at that point I ain't know like Wig was already going to jail and shit. He already had to went to jail for another case. You feel me? But through his people telling on him his cousin and through his girlfriend text message, they already know had kind of like word on like okay this situation. He don't did something because you feel me within the key script with his phone shit and being tapped. So me like the whole time they coming on the point of view as in they don't got word. Me and him got into it through a little incident, but it was just some little simple shit. So you feel me? Like as I'm getting interviewed, I'm basically on some shit like, bro, I know this nigga, man, bitch, bro. If you get any nigga online from Tally right now, bro, nigga gonna tell you, bro. Everybody in Tally, no Tally. Way before I start rapping, bitch, I've been having money. Everybody been knowing me. You get what I'm saying? That's why, like, in my city, this shit ain't even no big situation. You get what I'm saying? Cause, bitch, everybody know about this shit. So, like, as I'm getting interviewed, bro, my whole interview, this like my second time being interviewed. So now I'm just on some shit like, bro, y'all tripping, bro. Like me and Brett had a situation, but that shit I know for a fact. This man ain't killed my cousin. I don't know who killed this man. We giving him the whole runaround. That shit was a goose chase. Like my whole interview, bro. None of them was facts in that bit. Nobody, anybody and no name was in that bill was charged on no case in no situation. You get what I'm saying? I basically got in the cracker and told them crackers fake names, fake everybody just to get myself out the situation, bro. You feel me? Cause like while I'm in an interview, I'm already got there. While I was on the way to jail, I already got hit with 2 new charges. You feel me? I'm out on bond for a pistol charge all type of shit. So you know, it's like they pressuring me the whole week, like while they coming out, like, oh yeah, you gonna liable to get hit with RICO charges with gang violence because we know your cousin got killed behind your incident with Mr. Wig. Woo, woo, woo. So you know, shit, I'm legit. Shit, I'm lost like shit. Bitch, I ain't none of this shit can't go on shit because I ain't got nothing to do with it type shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, bro, even Wig can tell you, bro, that nigga even know I never told him in no way, no form or fashion, bro. I remain my thing. Even when me and him got, even when they figured out when me and him got into the whole situation.
Get another wife if you want a silent one, or marry that portrait I had made for you, which you never.
I really didn't know he killed my cousin. So how I'm gonna tell the police, oh, he killed my cousin? Shit. When at that point, I really didn't. Nobody knew.
Oh,
No, bro. This is
so they're accusing you of telling on this Wiggins guy.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're basically saying, listen, you were in and out of jail, and then this is your second interview. They're kind of trying to press you, trying to get something, and you're basically telling them, I don't know what's going on, or you're just making up shit just to try to get out of there. But nothing you're saying is actually telling because you're not telling any. You don't even know nothing to tell, but you're not telling anything.
That's what I'm trying to. That I'm trying to get a nigga to understand. Even if man, I didn't even know he was in it. Goddamn, listed as a suspect at that point. So how I'm be like, oh yeah, I know he killed my cousin. Shit. When I'm really telling a bit, nah, I know he ain't got nothing to do with shit. That's 100% wholeheartedly. Shit, that nigga ain't got nothing to do with this shit. Cause at that point, I really ain't know. You feel me? So how I'm gonna tell the police, oh yeah, he the one, he got something to kill my cousin, bro. That's why the same, you gotta think about it like from a whole 40-something minute interview, they only put, oh, me and Mr. Wiggins got into an altercation. He supposedly threatened me with a gun, but I remain my same story as I remain my story so that he have no dealings with the fact that my cousin died. Cause everything I gave him in the interview was a runaround. The lady even sat right there and said it, like, y'all telling us this, y'all telling that. But shit, at that point, we really ain't know. It was just a runaround. Shit, out of this whole situation, bro, I'm the only nigga that done went through the most